Hello everyone and welcome back to the AMAC. Here I am putting in the third layer of the titanium white in the hair. Now after I done the toning down process, I had to allow the dry time, and then I am at this point now to where I can come in with this titanium white, and it's just pure titanium white, not any colors mixed with it. And this is why I was telling you before, don't worry too much about it being perfect when painting in that darker value for the strands and locks of wool. And here you really want to focus on bringing it at a curvature with the titanium white. And I am using a 20 spotter brush. You have all seen it before. It's a little different than the other 20 detail. The spotter brush is more rounded at the end. It's great for touch and go, or like what I am doing here. And also I used this spotter brush for the stars on the 3D knocking at the door, and on the manger scene and the other Christmas painting, the Star of Bethlehem. Now, this is going to momentarily conclude our painting on the hair of wool, because this will need to dry, and momentarily I will be bringing the camera closer in. I want you to all see how I am making the paint a little thicker. Extra detailed is what I call it. And the bottom half has a darker value now. And I will be explaining all of that later too, because it will be a video where I will actually be teaching on creating depth in your paintings. And here you can see the lemon yellow mixed with some titanium white. I brought that on top of the cat yellow. Okay, here you can really see what I was telling you all about getting a little extra paint on this 20 spotter that we're still working with. And even after this dries, you are going to see it getting thicker, and it will almost look like real wool. That is the look I am hoping for. And I will allow all of this to dry once it's painted in. And again, I do want to reiterate that this is the third layer. And the goal here, everyone, is we want to cover up as much as that darker value as possible without totally doing away with it altogether. Because again, it does need to be snow white, the hair. So the more titanium white that we can squeeze in the hair without completely doing away with our darker value, the better. And it is a lot of touch and go at this stage. We will be moving on to the horse next. And this will have plenty of dry time, and while we are working on the horse. And we are going to squeeze in a drawing exercise on the horse as well. And also, we are going to start into our dream series this week, everyone. I'm going to actually just do a show on talking about some of the new dreams, which are not many at all. I have not been having many dreams, and I will explain all of that later in time. But I do no longer remember my dreams, but occasionally I do, and just had very few since 2020. And remember your angles here. Try to touch and go when you can, because again, it's going to start making that paint thicker in places, and it's like a building process, so to speak. And it's absolutely beautiful. It does use more paint, but in the end, it is really worth it. And at this stage, I would also like to say that the paint is so wet, you're not going to get it brighter in those areas. The more you work with the brush over your wet paint, it will actually get lighter, and they're in turn making it look darker, because remember, our underneath layer is dry. And when the crown is uh, finished, the hair, you will see the top getting much smaller. And on the sides too as well. And the eyes, of course. I'm just going big now for teaching purposes, because you can see it better, and if you can see it better, you can understand. And that is why I do paint in real time, because that is how I learned. A lot of people will charge you for a lot of the real time painting tutorials, but not here at the AMAC. We never ask for money. And that is how you will all know you have the real channel too as well. Okay, everyone, I think you're getting the idea here on how to do this third layer. And I will continue to finish this up and get it to a stopping point just for now. I'm going to zoom out here just a little bit and let you see from a distance how this looks. And it will get much brighter after we let this dry thoroughly. So everyone, that will conclude this painting tutorial. And as always, and until we all meet again, may God bless you and God keep you.